We are back from Vegas, from the Olympia 2025. We're going to tell you all about it right now.
I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
I haven't seen the sun in a fucking week and a half. Hey, look! It just came out! Hey, look at that! I love it! Huh?
And we're back, and we're live for another edition of After Hours with the Whack Pack. Yes, I survived another Olympia in Las Vegas with my good friends. John Romano was there. Larry was there. Greg, of course, was not there. Matter of fact, Greg, I had a few people ask me, is Greg coming to the Olympia? I said, are you kidding me? I said, you watched our show?
They asked me that, and my answer is just laughter.
Yes. I was coming to Miss Olympia, and I'm just kidding.
I said, there's not a chance in hell that he's coming out here. I said,
nope. And if God gave me, I knew the guy Derek Lunsford one. After that, I don't know anything about it. So if God said to me, I'll give you $1 million. All you have to do is give me the top 3 of Mr. Olympia. I guess I'm fucked because I'm not going to get the $1 million. I have no idea.
Well, you should come next year because next year they moved the Olympia. They're going to go to the Orleans Arena, and then the host hotel will be the Palms. But we can put you in the Orleans with the other old people on oxygen, and
he'll feel right at home because all the furniture there is like from the Salvation Army.
That's right. I bet him and
Lucille will come home with a truckload of furniture.
I was going to say they might drive home, John.
You had me at Palms. You had me at Palms. You said put me at the Palms. No.
Didn't Mark Cuban used to own the Palms?
Probably. Oh God, now I would never.
I thought Hugh Hefner did.
No, back in the day, I think.
Isn't the Palms have a Playboy connection?
Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Cuban owned it, and it was a hot hotel back in about 15, 20 years ago, if you remember. When they first opened, it was like everything was going on there.
It was really cool.
There was something with Playboy was there. You're right.
There was. It was a Playboy affiliate. They have a dance floor on the roof, and part of it cantilevers out over the parking lot, and they have a good piece of glass in the floor.
Right.
Where is this? Is this in Miami? Is that what you're talking about?
No, Vegas. The Palms Hotel.
Vegas.
The controversy about the Palms was that they built it off the strip. It wasn't on the main strip, but it was a hot hotel, you know.
Yeah.
And, it's still really nice.
So wait, was the Olympia in Florida or was it in Vegas this year?
Are you kidding me? You do not know where we just were? Are you that?
You were at the Mr. Olympia. I don't know where the fuck it was.
You didn't know where we went? We talked about it for weeks before we went.
Larry, help me out here. Larry, I'm sick.
Even Larry's like, I can't believe this guy's for real.
But wait, where was it though? Was it really? I thought it
was in Washington
too.
No, wait a minute. It was.
No, it was in L.A.
Yeah, L.A. Convention Center.
Yeah,
Staples Center.
Are you fucking around?
No, it was in Boston. That's it. It was Boston.
Is it the Boston Arena? Yeah.
No, but it wasn't in L.A. Was it?
Chicago. It was Chicago. That's where it was. Chicago.
It was in Cape Coral, Florida.
Cape Coral. There you go.
At least I named cities where the Olympia actually had been.
Yeah. Larry brought his new dog. I got to tell you, I love that dog.
What a cool
Larry.
dog, man.
What is that? Is that a bull mastiff?
No, she's a Cane Corso.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen a black. She's jet black. She's
Cane Corso. They're so viciously loyal to their owner.
This was the sweetest dog I've ever seen, John.
Yeah. You have kids; they're really loyal to the
Larry by the arm and see what happens, and you'll see how sweet that dog is.
I don't know.
I think they're good with kids. Isn't that the one that's really good with
mine
kids?
In the background fighting.
Yeah.
Wait, Larry, is it a baby? Is it a little puppy, or is it a big motherfucker?
No, she's a monster.
She's 2 years old.
She's what I don't, usually think big dogs are beautiful. That is the most gorgeous looking dog I've ever seen.
They're jet black. They're so black. Yeah.
That's racist. Black labs matter. No. Wait. So Larry, did you ride it like a horse there? It's big, like a horse.
It pulled the trailer.
It pulls his it pulls him along. Yeah, it definitely helps out. That I would say, my son would be on the back of that dog riding a horse. Yeah,
I love dogs. I don't cats, no go, but
No
dogs,
cats for me either.
Fuck cats, dogs, yes, cats.
cats are spiritual protectors.
Do you ever watch the commercial where the fucking guy's sinking in the quicksand like this, and there's a cat sitting watching him? He's going, "Go get help, and the cat just looking at him like, "Fuck." You know what I mean?
Because you have to earn you have to earn their respect. Dogs are like they'll go to anyone.
Yeah, but look at how smart dogs are.
You remember what Nasser El-Somebody used to say about Gunther Schleierkamp?
No. What did he say?
Nasser used to be like, all you have to do is throw him a nickel. He will smile for you. You know, that's like a dog. You can make a dog. Anyone can make a dog smile.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
You have to earn their love.
Yeah, but for
dogs.
what?
But have you ever seen there's a bomb sniffing dog? You never see a bomb sniffing cat. You can't find like a dog like and the Swiss.
Cats don't want to be bothered with being given jobs. They're very independent.
And there's that term, you can't herd cats, but there's a dog that can herd. So
cats don't want to be given jobs.
She was more popular than the bodybuilders.
Cats just sit around, and it's a myth that cats kill rats. That's all bullshit. Cats are afraid of rats. Cats will kill a mouse, but not a rat. Rats will fuck a cat up.
Yeah. There's some serious rats, especially the New York City rats, right?
Greg, you know what a ratchet is, Greg?
It's what you use like this, right? That thing, like
no, it's a little bit bigger than mouse shit.
Oh, I thought you meant a rat. You got me on that joke. That joke got me.
That's good.
Speaking of Nasser, I got to show you this picture of this guy.
I miss Nasser, man.
Yeah,
there's a guy in classic physique in the Olympia. Niall, his name is. He's the epitome. He looks like a mini Nasser. He even wears the glasses.
Nasser,
like Nasser.
Holy shit! Look at that.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
He's got a great physique. This guy has got a fucking physique.
He's got a good physique.
Good
physique. Yeah. I mean,
that's classic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a nice physique.
Beautiful lines.
Dude, that looks better than all these fucking cretins.
He's got a tiny waist. You know, he's yeah. I mean, he's gonna be. Mark my words, he'll be dangerous in the future for sure. Love you guys. Highlight of the day. Cannot wait for the new stimuli to come out. It will be on Friday. For those of you asking, make sure Greg gets his $1.25 from this chat. I
want my stimuli. That's what I want.
He's only going to get about half of that. We take taxes out on Greg too. We don't cheat the government here.
No, we just steal water and Coke.
Yeah. So John and I are we're in the expo together. We're walking around and we're like both like the Vegas
dehydrated
will suck the life out of you. So we're dehydrated. We're like, let's get a drink. So he gets some water. I get a Diet Coke. And there's a line like a mile long. Okay?
Well, wait, the lines were converging. So the people that got food were coming this way. Right. And then the drink case is over here. The cashier's over here. So you grab the drink and you just go over right next door to the cashier. Right. Instead, what? They wanted us to go to the...
No. So what I knew we were kind of cutting the line, but we weren't waiting for any food. So I basically asked the guy who was in the front of the line, I said, what do you got? I'll buy it for you or something like that.
Right.
And he was like... He almost was annoyed that I was going to buy his. He goes, I don't have a drink. I'm like thinking, and John said, we'll buy your hot dog. He was like confused. I don't know what, because probably no one has ever done it.
Because he was like cool with us paying for it. He didn't care.
No, he didn't. He was confused. No, he was confused by what we were asking him to do. Right. And what I was trying to do is I was going to say, here, I'll pay for your stuff. Just let me pay for these drinks too. And the woman's like, get to the back of the line, basically. I'm like, she's like, you're cutting. I said, I'm trying to pay for his food. I said, so I said, I guess you don't want our money. We'll just take it for free.
If that was me.
No, but wait, what happened is during the course of all this, Dave drank like half the Diet Coke.
Yeah, I couldn't put the drink back, at that point. And I wasn't going to wait on 20. We had to go interview someone.
Yeah, the line was like 20 people long.
Wait, Dave. If that was me and you said, I'll pay for your food, I would have said, hold on a second. Give me a couple more hot dogs.
And I would have been fine with that. I didn't even care about the money. We just wanted the fucking drink, And so it was a weird, like, you know what it is? No one does anything nice for anyone anymore. No. So people are very suspicious like if you want to do something nice for them because they think that there's some kind of a string attached, like we're gonna take them in the bathroom and like rape them or something like that, you know. Or it's just.
But the setup would lent itself to that kind of confusion because the drink case was over here, then there was the cashier, and then there was the line. So in other words, if you were in the line, you'd have to go past the cashier, go get a drink, and come back.
Yes,
it made no sense.
You should have had Larry come up with that cane corso. They would have said, "What do you want?
You're right.
What do you need?"
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
Definitely.
You're right. So the whole weekend we were looking for Lee. Lee Priest is there the whole weekend. Working. We couldn't find this guy for anything. This guy, as soon as he's done with what he has to do, he's out that fucking door. He was doing laundry in his hotel room and ordering room service. You think he was home at his house? I'm like, you really have to do laundry in a hotel? I mean, you don't have it. How many pairs of underwear did you bring with you? 2? I said. He's like, I gotta get all my stuff cleaned, you know, and you know, he loves to do like domestic.
He's very
things.
domestic. He's very domestic. He likes to clean. He likes to he likes his place clean.
Right.
He likes the laundry done. If you're gonna have a drink, you got to use the coaster, you know. And
so we kept missing him. And finally, the final day we're there. We're like, all right. He's like, I'm at the New Tech equipment booth, which by the way, they have great equipment over there. So we go to the booth and we're about to film and we can't find the guy at the booth. I'm like, he just told me 30 seconds ago he's at this booth. And we're looking all over him and we run into Troy Moore, who you know, Troy.
Troy's a good man.
Yeah, Troy's a good guy.
I love Troy.
Troy and I have known each other for 30 years. And actually he went to high school with Mr. G.
Yeah. Did he really?
Oh, you know, I probably should say Mr. G.
They're like almost twins. They talk the same. They do the same shit. Troy's
younger than George.
I don't think so.
No, I think they're the same age. Troy's younger.
Troy's younger.
Troy's younger. He's not 68 years old.
Troy is not 67.
Troy's not 68 years old.
Troy is old, I'm telling you.
No, he's not.
We'll ask George. I got to send George the link. Hold on. Because he's going to have a nervous breakdown. By the way, I ran into Juan and his wife.
Yeah, me too. Backstage with all the cookies.
Yeah, they have like they have Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. They're so good. I ate like 5 of them.
Yeah. Juan is such a good guy. You know, Juan Morel, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And so we were talking and he's telling me about, you know, what they're doing and the latest ventures they got going. And, you know, I'm like telling him how proud I am of him because I know Juan from the beginning. I used to be his coach. And so he's like, what's going on with Mr. G? And well, he's always bashing me. I said, listen, we torture him on the show. I said, because we're like, are you still carrying on about Juan? And Juan is saying, listen, he goes, I was making cookies before he even came up with the idea of a cookie. And his idea was protein cookies. We were making regular cookies and already selling them on my Instagram. I don't know what I said, listen, don't just ignore him. I said, he's got problems. I said, he has some kind of,
it's because he wouldn't just make the cookie.
I know.
Right? This was like 8 years.
But is Juan making protein cookies now?
Chip cookie. No,
well,
so
now he is, but originally it was just regular cookies. That's where he made all his money, from regular cookies.
Right, but Juan just went ahead and made cookies. He did exactly what Georgie should have done, but George didn't do it. Juan did, and I don't know.
No, but George is trying to say that that Juan stole his idea, but he was already making cookies.
He was already doing it.
I get a great idea. I think Larry should make dog biscuits, protein dog biscuits, and he could have the cane corso be like the advertisement, like, look at this.
Well, Jay Cutler makes dog peanut butter.
But
matter of fact, I was in his studio because I filmed the Jay Cutler podcast on Wednesday when I got there, and Jay bought me dinner at the Protein House, which was very nice of him, and did about a 2-hour, it felt like 2-hour interview. And he's got a good. Jay, this is how humble Jay doesn't need any more money for the rest of his life. He's got more money than he could spend, and the guy still works every day as though he's like a pauper because he loves to work. Not only that, in his little office he has, I went to, in the back they have like a little warehouse. Like it's nothing big, but he has all his Jay Cutler clothing and paraphernalia that he sells. He packs the orders, John, daily himself
in the garage.
It's not in his garage anymore.
Does he have a warehouse? Yeah, a little warehouse.
But he packs the orders. He doesn't have anyone there who like packs it for him.
That's cool.
I said,
Did
what are
the
you
same with his
packing orders
T-shirts.
for?
He sold $1 million worth of T-shirts out of his garage.
But he packs those himself, those orders.
So wait a minute. Now, what about this dog peanut butter stuff? Does he
So he
sell
has
it?
he got some kind of a business with another guy where they make it's peanut butter for dogs supposedly. It's
But
all
dog-
the-
dog-
I know a girl who's got a business that does. It's called Buddy Butter.
yeah, all the
Why, dogs like
ingredients.
peanut butter?
Yeah,
I guess
dogs
they like
love
it.
peanut butter, and then you can put nutrients in it, and supplements or whatever.
I don't want to mention who the guy is. I don't even know if I should tell the story. It's so embarrassing for the guy, but I'm not mentioning his name. So I had a bunch of friends who lived with this guy who was like an agent for models and bodybuilders and stuff like that. And they were living in his house, and they came home one day. They came home one day, and he had peanut butter on a certain part of his body, and the dog was licking it off. And it was
On his
pretty
anus
gross.
or his penis?
I think it was on his penis.
Does it matter? Does it matter? You know,
For
it's
Greg,
one of
it
the-
does,
You
John,
know,
that's
it's one of the two.
That's got to be pretty embarrassing. I got caught doing
The
that.
question is, who was licking it off? Was it the guy that he lived at the house with?
No, it was the dog, unfortunately.
Yeah, but
Which made
you
it even
know,
grosser,
those
yeah.
guys,
It's made it a lot
those
grosser.
guys that are agents for bodybuilders, you know what they do? They want to lick that shit off.
I know, I'm sure.
You know.
I saw Mike O'Hearn. I'm convinced that he found the Ponce de Leon looked for the Fountain of Youth in Florida.
Mike found it.
I think Mike found it.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
the
I
sun
think
Yeah,
is
so.
right.
Mike's a good guy. I love him.
Ridiculous how he's de-aging. He looks younger this year than he did last year.
Him and Chris Kardashian. Have you seen the recent picture of Chris Kardashian?
I tend to not
Wait, who the
talk
fuck
to-
is Chris Kardashian?
Mother.
Oh, the mother. Okay.
Chris Jenner, I guess she calls herself now because she was married to
Well, you know what it is? It's swallowing the BLM Spakim.
it's
That's the picture,
unbelievable.
yeah. She probably shoots it on her mug and then fucking rubs that shit in.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up
The
this picture.
Spakim.
Women listen to this show, Greg.
Well,
Yeah, John,
I'm
tell us
saying-
about the women that listen to the
You know
show.
what I'm saying?
I
It's
was absolutely, completely miffed by this.
Hold on, this is Chris Jenner's transformation.
No,
That's when she was.
AI.
That was when she was.
That's
young.
AI.
That's
That's
AI.
I know, but that's when she was young. But watch the picture when you see the latest.
It's
These are
still
still
AI.
her young. These are
Still
still her
AI.
young. These are still her young. Relax. This is how you kind of know her now, and now she's like. Wait till you see that blonde picture.
Oh my God, no, that looks bad.
This is kind of the look most of us know from her, right? Wait till you see the short hair. This is taking too long.
The Botox on her face.
Kind of rough right there.
Yeah, that's if that.
Yeah,
face
but
is-
then now she's going to see her
you
DA.
can't imagine that shit when it wakes up in the morning, no makeup and shit. She's a nice guy.
She looks like Tattoo from Five Zion.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, she's a nice
There it is.
guy.
That's the latest look right there.
Oh yeah, that would attract me. Fuck that shit. She's fucking ugly.
That's AI.
That's gross.
I got to get an image. I don't know why I picked this video. But this is here it is. Hold on, I got it. Larry, don't say too much. You're talking too much there.
Leave Larry alone. You're
I'm
gonna be
waiting for you
Larry.
to talk about the Olympia.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
dog food for Larry's dog if you keep.
Look at that picture. I mean, she looks like she's younger
Yeah,
than
but they
the
touch
daughters.
They touch that shit. Look at all that shit in her face. If you were a billionaire, fuck.
I know she's got stuff. She's got what they're saying is whoever the plastic surgeon is who did the surgery is unbelievable. I mean,
Well,
he's
she's
de-aging
got-
her.
I don't know.
Do you think Mike O'Hearn has any plastic surgery?
Yeah, and you can tell when you see him in person, he looks like he's got a lot of plastic surgery on him.
I think he's had a face. His face
I wish I looked
yeah.
like
He
Mike.
does.
What-
He doesn't look normal. It's
No,
like you can
Too
see it.
good. What's the French Prime Minister's wife's Candace
Macron.
Owens?
Macron.
That's who she looks like. The wife. Oh, put the picture back. It
Are you
looks like-
kidding me? Macron's wife is horrendous.
Looks
First of all, she's
exactly
got-
like that.
She's like,
a
yeah, but you
man.
know what, Dave? That's
It's
just
exactly
a picture.
like that.
I guarantee if I saw her up close and fucking not with all that fucking, you know, what I mean, that's just a good picture, bro. I guarantee she looks like shit. I don't like her anyway.
No, why not?
No one does.
Just don't like any of those people that fucking show. Yeah, but Joe Rogan had a whole thing about that. Kim Kardashian actually has a crew of like a whole bunch of bodyguards. That if you like she was on a beach, and if somebody tried to take a picture of her, they would run up and grab the camera or stop them. And every once in a while, somebody will slip and actually get a picture of what she really looks like. Her fucking fake ass is out here and shit with 2 skinny legs, and it's bro. And you know me, I'm anti-big ass too. So
the only thing the only thing I respect about Kim Kardashian now, she actually started working out. She actually has a. Whereas, remember when Blackman shot her for some cover of Fitness RX? She was so fat back then.
Dude, she ain't working. She's fucking.
He was in a dress. He put her in a dress on the cover.
Right, she don't drip sweat and shit like that.
No, they work out now because they're getting older. You know, when you get older, you have to work out.
Yeah, you do.
Well, what about us? We're fucking old and we fucking.
Well,
we
work
out because we'd fall apart too if we didn't work out. All right, so listen. So John and I are going through the X1. I'm not making this up. I can, and he can validate this. At least 10 women came up to us and said we love the show. And we watch it religiously. Matter of fact, one woman, I hope she reaches out to me. She's like, you guys need a liberal black woman on this show to balance these you guys off. I said, I said, I gave her a Jack Nicholson. I said, you can't handle the truth. She's like, no, I can do it. She wants to come on the show and be on a regular. I said, well, reach out to me. I said, she's a pretty girl. I said,
we'll give her an audition.
We'll give her an audition. I don't think she'll make it.
I'll give her an audition with Larry's Cane Corso. But does she have a back scratcher like this?
Those are the ones you used to get in Chinatown back in the day.
Look, then you get paha.
You know what's great about Greg's stuff? It's authentically antique, John. It's not like some new knockoff version from China. He's got the that was like whittled by some like hillbilly in Tennessee. You know,
it probably was.
You ever go to those specialty candy stores that their whole thing is like candy from the past?
Yes,
you get the little space chocolates, the chocolate baby.
They got Reggie bars still there, probably.
And all the stuff that you can't find. You know, sugar daddies.
Wait, I'll show you
all the stuff you can't find. That's what like Greg's house is like. It's like
I know.
It's like all of that antique stuff that was made.
He's got modern stuff there though too, John. You know what? When I went to see Chris Angel on Wednesday night when I was there, and it reminded me of being at Greg's house because you know he's got all the same props as Greg's got. You should make props for Chris Angel.
Dave was here at my house. He saw all the shit. I gotta find where my shit is here. What the fuck is it? It's in my gym bag. I got a little shit in my gym bag.
You see, Greg, I think what you should, Greg, you know what you should do? You should paint a mural for behind you as part of the set because you're very artistically talented. People don't know that.
Look,
look,
I carry these, Dave, in case I have a diabetic thing. But John, look, that's old school.
What are those cigarettes?
Yeah, the candy cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes.
Yep. See if it works. Does it still work?
Does it have the red tip?
No, those are the ones that are gum. These you chew. See, because I'm diabetic.
Oh, the gum ones.
Every once in a while, I fucking, you get
Red, I'm diabetic.
My son took you ever see those sage smudge sticks that they have? You know, you can burn sage in the house.
I don't want to eat this because I'm sure.
You know
what do they got?
You know, sage, the sage sticks. You can burn sage in your house.
Why would you want to do that?
To kill
it purifies the bad energy.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Just Dave, what were you talking about? What Sarah Villegas posted?
Oh yeah, well I was going to talk about it. Who did we lose? We lost G. How did we lose Mr. G already?
Because of his 21st century technology.
Oh. If you got bad energy, just throw a fart. Even the spirits will leave. Larry get that Cane Corso. They'll fucking run the fuck out of his house. Even the spirits don't want to be around that.
No.
Larry, next time I see you, I got to give you one of these candy cigarettes.
All right.
Fucking awesome. I use it for only when I get the diabetes and the sugar drop, Dave. You know when you get the sugar drop and you go hypo?
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes my fucking sugar hit 40, and I'm like,
I gotta tell you though, I am impressed, Greg, that you've been really controlling your blood sugars. I'm really, you've been doing a great job. You know, we break his balls a little bit, but his blood sugars, John, were horrendous at one point. And you know what? He's got him intact. He's got him down to normal.
Because he knows what discipline is. That's why.
Thank you.
Wait, but he was doing a terrible job before.
Yeah, but I keep all notebooks.
Yeah, I don't think he knew then exactly what he had to do.
Yeah.
Either that or this fear of God is in him for some reason.
Well, right now the fear of that cane Corso's in me. I'm a little nervous. Like if
you know anything about them? Do a little research on those.
I do? I know. I'm very up with all dogs and shit. I know.
If you have kids, you want a cane Corso.
I know they protective. Matter of fact, if the parent went to spank the kid's ass, he'd be like, You know what I mean? They're bad. Those dogs are bad, and they're big, and those fuckers could kill a goddamn pit bull.
They know.
I know they're protected, but it makes me nervous, John. Like to have big dogs like that around little kids, because you never know what could happen. You know.
Actually, they're really good.
What if the dog loses its mind, or for temporarily? It's just I don't know. It's
my dog is so friendly. It's like it just would never happen.
But you don't have young kids, so there's no real worry.
But the person I got it from had young kids.
So why did you get rid of it though?
He couldn't keep the dog.
Yeah, because it probably attacked one of the kids. That's why.
No, he was moving from a house to an apartment, and they wouldn't let him take him.
Wow.
And you got some great dog there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but Larry just give that dog the side eye like this, and the dog would be okay. I'm sitting down now.
She's really good. I mean, at the whole Olympia, she was really good.
So how did you get the service dog permit thing?
I just had my doctor write me a letter, and they gave it to me.
Who did you have to apply to?
The animal shelter.
And they gave you like service dog.
No, if you have a.
I just want to know how you do it. Because
go to like a nut doctor,
No, my doctor, my regular GM. I told him I need a letter for the dog.
Basically, Larry said is that he's emotionally crippled and he needs this dog to support his his inability to be in public around people without stressing out. So it's bullshit, John. It's a letter from the doctor saying you need a dog.
There's more of it lately than I've ever seen in my entire life.
There's dogs everywhere on the planes.
Wait. Hold on. You guys are forgetting one thing. The cane Corso got a letter to walk Larry. It's the opposite way around.
Can you bring that dog on an airplane, Larry?
I can bring it anywhere.
So you have to buy a seat? You have to buy a seat for it?
I don't know. I haven't tried to do that.
Michael Hearn brings his dog on the plane.
You drove to Vegas?
What's that?
You drove to Vegas?
Yeah, I drove.
Yeah, he's close.
It's only like what, 4 hours?
Got 4 hours. No,
you
4.5.
You can't bring the dog down the aisle on a plane with humans, right? Don't they have to be in the back?
No, actually, you can't. I've seen people with service dogs on airplanes. You can take it. You just have to buy a seat for it.
Wow.
George, what happened? We lost you.
I tried to go. I tried to go on some other thing, and it whacked me out. So
look who's joining us!
All right,
there he is.
Surprise announcement.
Lee
Priest rejoined Species Nutrition.
Yes, that was the big news of the weekend.
Oh wow! Sick.
I'm just
I
hanging
don't know
out.
why he didn't stay there. He's the best ever.
I know.
I'm hanging out with naked men.
Oh, don't get.
He's in his Steve Bleckman phase.
He held out for more money. Hey,
do you know? This is a true story. I'm not going to say who he offered to, but Bleckman offered to sell MD to some person that we know very well for $17 million. This guy is must be on crack or something like that.
You're talking about
$17 million.
And instead, what's it worth now?
Zero.
I told him I can't afford that.
But Steve's not on crack for asking it. If the guy paid it, he would have been on crack.
Yeah, I guess. But the guy who he asked, laughed, like almost like I said, did you laugh at him? He goes, yeah. I said, I'll give you. How about I give you nothing and we'll split it 50-50, you know?
I'm watching Leo go through his whole routine here.
Who's Leo?
Leo Meyerhofer.
Overcome podcast.
Oh, Leo. Well, he was in that show.
Where are you doing the Overcome podcast? In the back room of Jim?
No, going to his place in a second.
Oh, that's right. He moved to Vegas. I forgot.
Yes. Everyone's moving to Vegas.
I told him to move there. He was paying $8,000 a month for a little room in Venice. I told him he was crazy.
Oh man!
I just moved because of you, Dave.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Leo, what's going on?
I finally
Puts on me.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't actually convince you. I think I convinced your girlfriend or your wife.
It was sarcasm.
I know. I convinced your girlfriend, and she convinced you to move. That's really what happened.
Actually, Larry will lend you that dog cage. You can sleep in there. That fucking thing's so big.
Did I hear Larry's got a cane Corso? They're a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't see Larry's dog this weekend?
No,
Oh, that's right. You didn't leave your hotel room.
I
You did
was out there.
anybody.
You couldn't even find me at the expo. John found me, but you couldn't.
They didn't find you?
I was telling the story about how we finally did find Lee at the what was that booth? The tribute clothing booth?
Jack Jeans.
Jack Jeans.
Jack Jeans, yeah. So we finally found Lee, and we did a little shtick. I don't think Sid's put that up yet.
You were pretty accurate when you were telling Dave Lee's in his room. I was in my room doing laundry, having a good time.
I did tell that. Yeah, I said that you were in the room doing
Dave aired out your dirty laundry.
And you know what? Lee loves to do laundry so much that if you're in the hotel near him, he'll do your laundry too for you.
I will. I did. I offered to do my friend Sid so he could go home, take clean laundry home to his wife, and get brownies.
You know, I have to admit, you know what? It is really nice if you could do laundry someplace so that when you go home, all your laundry's done and you just unpack your
That's why I
suitcase.
do it. You just unpack it, put it straight back in the cup.
Dave, I will see.
Do you fold all your laundry, Lee?
Yes. But sometimes though, it used to backfire when I was younger because I do my laundry, come home, and she'll go, "What'd you wash your clothes for? Why are you trying to get the smell off your clothes? What was on it?"
Oh no!
It's like I like fucking clean clothes. Is that too much to ask?
For that matter, why'd you take a shower?
I get the glitter off.
John, I for some reason have an aversion to folding stuff. I don't know why. I can't do it. I just shove the t-shirts in the drawer. I just crumple them up and put them in the drawer. That's why they look so beautiful. I mean, but the point is, I can't fold. I don't know what it is. It's like a mental block.
Yeah, you haven't gone to boot camp. Go to boot camp, then you'll learn how to fold.
Take it straight out the dryer. It folds so easy. Straight out the dryer, fold it, and it's
I
done.
don't know how to do it. And I have a mental block against doing it. I don't know how to physically. I don't know what the right way to fold something.
I'll lend you my girlfriend.
You ever heard of YouTube?
I know, but I can't. It's like I have a mental aversion.
That's a bullshit excuse.
Well, my day's one of those things, John, on eBay. You know the thing you put your shirt on and
oh yeah, I like that.
Hey, it'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is once you fold the shirt, you don't know what shirt you got. So it's like,
No,
how do
you
you know?
fold it so this.
No, you got to do it upside down. So
Now, you see, now that you're adding more complication to the folding process. Yeah.
You have it so the logo shows, so you know what the shirt is.
it's almost exactly the same as copying something on a copier.
I know.
Dave, I'll give you my girlfriend. She'll fold it. She's
that's
she's Mexican. It's natural. She does all the laundry. Whenever we go away, she's always doing the fucking laundry.
She folded mine.
I didn't even wear it yet.
When I was there, Greg's girlfriend folded mine, but she got dirt. She got dirt on my shirts from doing the gardening before.
we should have had some of that fucking doggy peanut butter. She would have licked it off Lee's ass.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
Are you coming to see me, Greg? I'll be in New Jersey on Friday.
Yeah, you should come back up to the house too.
Look, he can't even go see you. He can't drive 20 minutes to see you. You got to come to him. He doesn't have a car. Why can't you drive to see him?
I have a car. You so many. Wait.
No, Lee doesn't have a car. You have a car.
Friday, right? You coming up Friday?
Hey, Greg, I'm going to be a pole on Jim. Think of all the lawn statues you can pick up along the way.
Wait a minute. I just refilled.
You got to go see Lee. Come on, Greg.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saturday. But look, see, I'm working on this one right now.
Oh, you're working on it. What are you doing to it?
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing
it. What are you doing?
He's giving it Ozempic.
The Buddha.
Hey, that is me. I have the body of a god. Too bad.
Are you gonna paint it, Greg? You gonna paint it?
Yeah, we'll paint it. We'll fix it. I gotta fix it up a little bit more. I gotta get.
Greg's racist. All these statues are white. He doesn't have any black ones or anything.
But wait, Lee, I'll be here Saturday.
Greg will paint that thing though. His girlfriend will sell for $200.
Don't you love Greg's house? Because every other house in the street, there isn't one thing on the lawn. They're all. You look at Greg's house and it's Sanford and Son. It's just everywhere.
Well, when I drove to his house, Lee, I was like, "Where the hell is this house? I can't find it." And then I'm like, "Oh, there it is." Well,
it looks like a graveyard.
When you go to those nurseries, you know, the garden nurseries.
Yes, that's what it looks. But you got to admit, Lee.
Greg, your neighbors ever say anything?
No,
it's because it's John. It's neat. It doesn't look like a dump. It looks neatly done.
Thank you.
All the statues
It looks
in the
like
front.
Yes, the statues are all lined up. They're clean.
Yeah.
It's not like
Lee, I
it
cleaned
doesn't
it up
look.
since you
He
saw it.
trims the grass in between.
Yes, it's not a disaster.
It looks like the gardening section at Home Depot.
That's right. It looks like he looks like a.
It looks like a graveyard. When you first pull up, it looks like there's so many
I
statues.
hope your girl's not sitting out the front though, because ice will fucking pull up.
I go to Lee when Lee comes over my house, right? So Lee's walking up the path. They say, "Lee, what do you see these statues?" He goes, "No, I'm fucking blind."
John, the funny thing is he doesn't even want to sell those. Those are his that's like
Yeah,
he
I ain't
likes that
selling
stuff.
this. Look at this. This is a nice fucking Buddha and shit.
If
You're not going to
you
sell
go
that
to-
Buddha?
if you go to
I
Stephen
think if
Buddha,
anybody waved the right price in front of him, he'd take anything.
Hey,
for
Right.
if you go to Caesar's Palace here. When I went to Caesar's Palace, I thought I was in Greg's front yard before the
And that's what, Lee, if we go to Vegas, I'm going to steal some of them
I'm
statues.
sure you would. I'm
Oh,
sure
you're going to You're going to Vegas?
No, I was just saying if I did it, I would go, but not. I don't know. I can't sit through that
You
body.
see the statue of David strapped to the roof of Greg's car going on.
Wait, why do you think Lee was washing his clothes? He can't sit there through all that shit anymore.
No, he doesn't. He watches the live stream probably.
Watching my dryer spin was more exciting than watching the Olympia.
See, thank you, Lee. Thank you. That's what he's saying. Watching his Lee actually sat there like this, watching his clothes going around.
When I used to go to the Olympia back in like the early 2000s, I couldn't sit through the show either. I would go see the men's maybe, but I just went to go to the tightest after parties. That's the only reason I went.
Yeah, but
They're epic.
I watch you at the show. Sometimes you like to walk around by the judges thing. You walk back here, and you're backstage, and you.
No, now I do, but I'm saying before I started covering shows for MD and for RX Muscle, I would just go to the shows to go to the after parties after. That's it.
Yep.
I was watching Trump sign the peace accord. That was more exciting.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Good.
That was
very
good.
cool.
There's still people out there fucking talking shit.
And they passed over him for the new Nobel Peace
The
Prize.
squad can't even say congratulations. They're all for peace and
How can you have a guy who ends like 8 wars in a year not get nominated for a Nobel Prize?
Oh, he'll get it next year. You watch. But you know what's funny?
They're Norwegian. Those people fucking hate him.
Yeah, but you know what's even funnier is when Joe Biden came out and then fucking in his ass by said, well, he used our tactics.
He just finished what I started.
He just finished what I started.
You don't even know.
Right.
Fucking Joe Biden had no clue what was even going on.
Started what? Flooding the country with all those illegal people?
Ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Let me tell you something. I say it all the time. If Donald Trump was on a jet ski and saw a little boy drowning in the middle of the ocean and fell off a boat and he saved him, he's fucking the left would say, "Look at that! He took the food out of the shark's mouth."
No, the left would say the little boy was trying to commit suicide. You stopped him from doing what he wanted to do.
Right.
Donald.
Yeah, if he walked on water, they'd say, "See, he can't swim."
Right. That's a good one too. If he cured cancer, they'd be like, "I fucking put all these doctors out of business."
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch. Because he can't win. There were actually there's people out there. Anthony Blinken. We started that whole Trump. I'm glad to see Donald Trump finally got it done. He should have done it a little sooner, though. Look at you motherfuckers. You couldn't even get anything done. Are you fucking kidding me?
They let 20 million illegals into the country.
Did you see what Netanyahu said?
Yeah.
They were saying there was only the men that got released because Hamas killed pretty much all the women.
They did. But did you see the one where they killed the 2 little babies, right? And the mother. And they sent the babies back and the mother, but it wasn't the mother. They opened up a coffin.
Did you see Trump complaining about the fact that they hated this cover, the Time magazine cover? He said it was the worst photography of all time.
Yeah, they did that on purpose.
Well, what the fuck? What kind of picture is that, bro?
It's a horrible picture.
Sure it is.
I like that angle to cover my double.
Would Blackman ever put that on the cover, John?
No.
No, even Blackman would know better.
I like
than
it.
that.
They showed them having
They did it on
shit.
They did it on purpose.
That's a
Sure
good
they
angle. I
did.
like it. Look, no double chin. Look, I like it.
Well, why
It's a horrible angle. It's a
He should
horrible
have had he should have had the rights to look at it first, the first edit before they put it out.
They can put whatever they
Do
want
that
on
on
the
a
cover.
news
You
organization.
remember the days of photo shoots? You do photo shoots sometimes for Muscle and Fitness or Flex, and they'd have like 200 pictures. You see these great ones, and they put the shittiest one in the magazine. You're like, why would you pick that one?
But that's
Lee, I remember being in the production room at MD when it was your turn to be on the feature, and it would be the FedEx guy was there waiting, okay, and Blackman is, we got to make sure we got the best photos of Lee, and he's like, it's all slides, so you got to put him on the thing, the light table, and he's
with
like,
with the lens,
at him, the FedEx guy's there tapping his foot, come on, we got to go. And he's paranoid. He's not going to choose the right picture.
No, he doesn't premature ejaculate, John. He's got to take his time.
What does Blackman do now? What's he doing now? Does he do anything?
Someone asked about why he wasn't at the show. I said he doesn't go to these shows.
He counts his money over and over.
Yeah.
I mean, the MD, the name is worth something. I'm going to think.
Zero.
I mean,
Not
$17 million.
Zero.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in his mind,
George,
17 million. George, you didn't hear the story, Dave.
Oh.
I heard this.
Blackman wanted to sell MD. He offered to sell it to someone we know for $17 million.
Not now. Probably not now because
No,
nobody knows about it. All the young kids.
No, George, it wasn't yesterday.
George. MD was the longest running title in bodybuilding. It was the oldest, longest running title there was. Right. More than any Weider publication.
York Bargle, Bob Hoffman. I used to read they had two. They had MD and Strength and Health, Muscular Development and Strength and Health. And I used to buy them when I was a kid. I used to buy them all the time. They were the great magazines.
That was he took the longest running title in bodybuilding history and ran it into the ground to where it is worth zero.
Because he didn't pay you guys more money.
What he should have done was left us. What he should have done was left us alone.
Yeah,
because he would be the undisputed king of bodybuilding media right now. He'd be bigger than Joe Weider.
John, but you know what's funny?
No, actually, we would have been bigger than anything on the internet.
Wait, listen, Strength and Health was the money. Strength and Health was the magazine back then because MD was when York came out with MD, Hoffman and everything. They just did it basically to sell supplements, but Strength and Health was their bread and butter because they dealt with power lifters, all kinds of like strength feats. You talk about the 50s. Remember back in the day when bodybuilders would blow up hot water things?
Yeah, hot water bottles.
Like standing, like they fucking stand on their head and shit like that. They actually did like athletic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Franco used to hang from his toes, upside down.
Speaking from hanging from toes, John would remember that personal trainer was at Luna. What's his name? Luna at World Gym that would get up on the bars and do handstands and.
Oh yeah,
David Luna was it?
I think it was. Luna.
David Luna.
Right.
You knew him?
Dave Luna.
Yeah.
That was from way back. I
way back.
I trained with that guy when I was like a teenager.
Was he a gymnast or something, Larry, in the beginning? Because he's always doing.
He wrote a book called The Lean Machine. He had the world record for flag push-ups.
Yeah, you'd always get up on the poles one-handed and do one-handed up on the chin bars and shit.
You know what a flag push-up is?
What is it?
Is that the one where you go out?
Like a flag
off? A flag push-up is vertical.
A horizontal push-up.
No, his whole body is vertical on a pole. And he's like doing like a
sideways.
He's perpendicular to the. He's parallel to the ground, perpendicular to the pole.
Yeah,
and he's hanging off the pole like a flag, and you do push-ups.
Wow,
you have to be a freak gymnast to do that.
You get on top of the chin-up bar. He'd be on one hand and his legs are spread. He'd do one arm push-ups with his legs spread up on top of the chin bar at World Gym. Joe Gold's always like, "Get down, you lunatic."
Joe Gold.
Hey, pull a picture up of him. Yeah.
What's the guy's name?
I know that he trained at World because I saw him in an athletic club in Century City.
Yeah, when I was at World for like 8 years, he's always there every day when I was there at World, For a while there, he was training some of the movie stars. He trained, he's been on TV series too, but he's in that movie Miracle on 34th Street, the remake, and then he was training Rutger Hauer for a while and all those.
I used to see
you wrote a book.
I was petrified of Rutger Hauer. Remember that movie he was in, Nighthawks with Stallone?
Yeah.
He played a psychopathic, like terrorist in that movie. I was so scared. I had like nightmares after watching that.
It was in a good movie. It was in a good movie similar to Aliens. It was called Split Second, where he's alien come down to Earth, and like London was all flooded, and this alien creature was going around killing people.
I remember that. I wanted to bring up one controversy from the Olympia. I noticed that someone's posting about. Do you guys know who? Well, Greg probably doesn't know who she is, but do you know who Sarah Villegas and Natalia Coelho have been competing against each other? For quite some time at this point, and they have this ongoing battle. Natalia beat her. Let me pull up a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Natalia beat her in the Olympia originally, and then Sarah won it twice over Natalia.
Natalia had just won it once from her. I think she was off 2 years ago.
I like the little controversy with Missy Triscott and that at the thing when she told the girl she was doing Photoshop in the pictures.
What did she tell? I didn't even see that. Hold on. All right, so let me see. So there's on the left is Sarah. She's the reigning physique Olympia champion, and that's Natalia on the right. And Natalia won the show.
She should have.
Sarah's won 4 of these. Natalia had won 1 2
Wait,
years
which is
ago.
which? The tall one is who?
It's Sarah. Now, Sarah's got an incredible structure. She's just wide and
Looks like
broad.
Corey Evans.
She's that much taller, standing forward a bit, is it?
Yeah. Now Natalia is just always in great shape.
Her physique's better.
Presentation. She's beautiful. I know her personally. And you know what? I'm also a very harsh critic of Natalia because I always say that Sarah's got a better structure. But when Sarah comes in a little bit off, and her tan was really not good at the prejudging at all. I don't know why she has tanning issues. She left the door open, and Natalia won. So
deservedly so.
Yeah, I thought I felt it was deserved. Yeah,
she looks as good next to her as Ramon did next to what's his name.
Did you see that girl? Yeah. I think she wants to be in the Olympia next year. She's covered in tattoos like me, a short girl. I was training my friend here like a Platts workout, and he was throwing up. And so this girl I was talking to, she was on the leg press. So I went over and started pushing her. I pushed her hard on 2 sets. She almost started puking up, but then she started spitting up blood.
Oh,
nice.
Greg would have been licking it up.
Oh no, dude!
You did the video. She's like,
no way.
Spit up blood.
Good for
Anyway, so let me get back to the story here. So there's bad blood between these two because obviously they've beaten each other, and supposedly, Sarah says that Natalia has, bad-mouthed her on social media, and they said they don't like each other. But I don't blame it. They don't like each other because they're competing against each other, right? So Sarah posted on her Instagram, and I like Sarah too. I like her and her husband. They're really good people. But let me post what she said, and then so this is like this is definitely a call out to her. Let me.
That's a hormonal thing with women.
So she puts this thing up and she writes, 7 Olympia medals and all-time winningest with 4 golds. I run to the fire, not away from it. Bring it on. What's next for me? If you know me, you already know the answer. I'm definitely not going out by a lightweight oil Olympia champion, and that's not a typo. I'll leave you all with this. The way you do one thing in life is the way you do everything. Rewarded or not, shortcuts will always catch up. More to come. So she's
insinuating that Natalia's got oil in her arms?
Yes.
So wait a minute. Is that the
Wait, Greg, I want you to take a good look at this picture. We need your expertise.
You're the expert on this, Greg. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
No, he didn't put oil in his arms. He put
oil, but it wasn't.
Yes.
What is she implying by oil if it's not site injections?
Well, why would a girl put that shit in her arms?
I think she's implying that she's all shot
arms?
up. Yeah, but yeah. I don't see that at all.
I don't see it.
None of that shit's feminine.
No way. She's like completely.
Look,
she's completely shredded.
I've been a huge advocate of Sarah because I really love her physique.
That's a 12.
She's the Corey Everson look. She's got the broad shoulders, small waist, flaring, and when she's in her best shape and her tan is done right, she's unbeatable. I mean, that structurally she's superior to Natalia. But Natalia is one of these people that she is always on. I've never seen her off. I've never seen her out of shape. I've never seen her with a bad tan. I've never seen her with a bad presentation. She just doesn't ever leave any. I don't know how she does it. She's probably the most consistent competitor in the whole sport. So when Sarah comes in a little off, she leaves the door open. Natalia's going to step through that door. And at this particular Olympia, Natalia was better. And I hate to say it because I do like Sarah's physique better as far as structurally goes. But if Chris Bumstead comes in off in one contest, okay, he's going to lose, right? He never did that, but if he did, he would lose. Sarah was a little off. I don't even trust these pictures that were, this is who's this is Natalia.
Kingston
I mean, look at that. That's perfection. That to me should be Miss Olympia in bodybuilding.
Yeah, I agree.
Think, John?
So wait, did the
At
girl
one
win
point
Miss
it was.
Olympia now?
I mean, that looks like Lendo looked like back in the day.
Wait,
mean,
whoa. Is that she is? That's not a bodybuilder.
That's physique, women's physique.
Holy fuck! Then what's bodybuilding look like?
A lot bigger.
Are you joking me?
Get a shot of Andrea Shaw.
Yeah, I think that I think that Natalia should be Miss
Holy
Olympia in bodybuilding.
shit.
I really do.
Put up a shot of Andrea Shaw. Show him what Miss
Sid,
Olympia
put it up. Put up Andrea Shaw. I love Andrea's physique, but I think that physique of Natalia Coelho, or even Sarah when she's in her best shape, I think that's a better Olympia look.
I'll take this.
And I've got some news from the sponsorship side of things. The last 2 days I've had Fiberlies and had the best craps ever in the company.
We gave Lee a huge box of stuff.
There you go, Greg.
There she is. So that's Miss Olympia now.
I don't know. It's just
look at Charlie Arms giving you a
Charlie, what are you doing, my brother?
Fake Charlie Arms. Greg was the best built teenager I've ever seen.
Thank you, Charlie.
That's probably true. That's probably
Charlie
true.
never saw me then, did he?
That's true. Lee was
never
pretty
saw
fun.
Lee.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
We should do a virtual pose down against Greg,
Yeah.
teenager versus Lee. We should put the pictures up.
I think
Make
you
it
probably
AI.
could. You probably could with AI now. You put
Yeah, I think you can.
Look at that. That looks like freaking Melly Mel from a distance.
No.
That hair.
Greg.
Come on, Greg, be nice.
Greg, look at those legs.
Melly Mel's my boy.
Look at those legs. Look at those sartorius in between the.
Melly Mel.
She's pretty amazing, but seriously, I think just personally, I like the women's physique. That should be what that should be women's bodybuilding. I think.
Did you notice that her face has gotten a little bit distorted?
Who?
The chick you just had up.
Shaw.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's
distorted.
It looks the same as it always looks.
But Dave, look at those legs. Back in,
I was going to say on my phone, it look more like little white.
Those legs look better than a lot of male 80s.
Well, Larry, people do get
legs.
People do get older though too.
No, that looks terrible.
Only Mike O'Hearn reverse ages, but most people get older too.
Was it just me, or did Mike almost look like it's not?
I mean, she still looks good in her face, but it's gotten wider. Like her jaw got wider.
Well,
I meant her hair look
these
like
women
that.
are taking androgens, Larry, so they're gonna get.
Did you speak?
I think it's a GH.
I think it's the test.
Hey Dave,
No,
did you speak to Mike?
I think it's a GH.
Hold
Make
on.
the jaw grow.
No, GH makes the cheekbones and the nose and the ears grow. The
look at her
testosterone is
face.
the jaw.
Yeah.
Look at her
Testosterone is the
close up
jaw.
of her face. The whole thing is like a little bit more. You can see it all.
I think she looks pretty much the same. You know what I mean? I think whatever. Usually, when you start using androgens like these women do, the side effects that happen cosmetically seem to happen pretty quickly, and then it kind of stabilizes. But
you don't get worse.
They don't usually get worse. Now, GH could make your cheekbones grow a little bit.
But Dave, look at those legs and shit. That's like fucking not normal for it. That's like a chick has legs like that. That looks like an male 80 bodybuilder.
Look at that bicep.
Yeah, but you know what? She's a good-looking girl for someone who's using probably the drug she's using, and she probably is not using as much as you think she is because she's just a genetic freak, Now you want to see the
she still looks good.
That.
You can see
Pick up the girl. Put up the girl.
Did you speak to Mike O'Hearn, Dave, at the show?
Wait.
Briefly.
Put up the girl who took second to her. I want Greg to see that.
Oh.
Is Mike's face moving like his cheeks and his lips? He looked like a male version of Tammy Faye Baker.
Well, as we were saying, it looks like he's de-aging. Maybe just a lot of Botox for the show,
I like Mike. Mike's a good guy.
But see if we can put up a picture of
You may not believe this.
I want Greg to wait. Greg, stop. I want you to see this. I want you to see this.
That's olive oil.
This is
you want to put up?
It's skinny olive oil.
Second in the Olympia.
Put up Natalia's picture, Sid.
Second in the Miss
No,
Olympia.
not Natalia.
Second.
He's talking about the.
Oh, Sarah, put up Sarah's picture.
No,
second in the
not
Olympia, Miss Olympia, second place.
Oh,
that took second to Andrea. The one who looks like Kai Green.
Kai Green, the mini Kai Green. Yeah.
I want Greg to see this.
I'm scared.
I love her physique. By the way, I love her physique.
Kai Green was on stage.
Kai Green, but she's
That little
Zoom
one.
it in, Sid. Zoom it, Sid. You can
Kai
zoom
Green
it.
was on stage at the Muscle and Fitness thing doing an interview on stage, and someone asked a question. I stood there for 2 minutes. I just yelled out, "Get to the fucking point!"
Please yell at me. Wait,
I
that's
walked
tiny.
away and I said, "Well, I didn't learn fucking anything," and just walked off.
Sid, can you zoom that picture, please?
That girl's too jacked, though.
That's her.
crazy.
She's unbelievable. She's got a great muscle.
The girl who took the one who looks like Kai Green.
Yeah,
That's her.
I love her physique.
The one in the purple or whatever.
You gotta blow up the picture though.
I'll do. Hold on.
That's not her.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. The one I'm talking about looks just like Kai Green. She's got.
I'm gonna pull him. I'll pull
her
him.
hairline is up here. She's got the hair up like this.
Here,
Margie
here.
Martin. You're talking about.
This is from New York Pro.
Are you saying they all look the same,
No,
John?
That's her. Sid.
That's
that's her right there.
Yes,
That's
it
not
is,
her.
John.
Yes,
it is.
I'll send you the picture of who I'm. Then it's third place. Then I'll send you the picture of who I'm talking about.
What, is she white or
No.
black?
Well, she looks like Kai Green.
She
Dave.
looks-
That's the Kai Green.
No,
John,
I'm telling you, that's not her.
It is
telling
her.
you,
I
no,
know her
it's not.
personally.
I'm going to send
All
you the
right, fuck.
picture right now.
John, you're not
I'm
listening.
telling you, it's not the picture.
I know her. It's her.
It's not.
Her name is Ashley Jones. I'm telling you. What's wrong with you?
Come on,
No.
she's a nice guy.
You find the picture.
Oh, because I think it's just.
John's got.
John,
John's
Wait,
got.
can I
Dementia.
say something?
I'm telling you, I got
dementia, John.
I got to get it out of the trash.
Wait, John.
No,
By the
there
way,
is.
John. Wait, John. Didn't
That's
you-
top
did you
two
tell us
right there.
Then go third.
What, but
Third was a white girl.
The Kai Green looked like his second, though.
Oh my God, that's
Ashley
not
Jones.
her. It's not her at all. The girl's hairline is up here. It's not her.
No, that's Angela Yo. That's who you're
That
talking
is
about.
not her.
She
That's
doesn't-
not the girl I'm
Angela
talking
Yo
about.
has the thing, the hair thing, the shaved
Whatever
side
her
of the
name
heads.
is, I'm telling. That's the one I want to show Greg.
Bro,
not
that's
her.
as big as 80s bodybuilders on fucking stage.
Ashley Jones is amazing. She's great.
Try
I love
fourth
her
place
physique.
then. Try fifth place.
Bro, let me
Try-
tell you something. Let me tell you something. You guys talk shit about trannies, but that's fucking way worse, bro. You fuck that. Like, I agree with Andrew Tate. You might as well fucking do it. Sorry.
Well, that's your own personal preference. That's Angela Yo.
That's her.
That's
Yeah,
Angela
that's
Yo.
Angela
She
Yo.
doesn't look like Kai Green.
Are you
What's wrong
kidding
with
me?
you?
I got a shot of she's on one knee on the floor, rummaging through her bag, and you would swear it was Kai Green.
She's not even black. What are you talking about?
What are you?
What is she, the white Kai Green?
No, she's the tan.
Hold on. Are you serious? Hold on. John, are you
The girl I'm
serious?
talking about is not
Hold
white.
on.
She looks more like Tim
Are
Belknap.
you
right
really?
back.
Are
I
you
gotta
fucking
find
with
this
us?
Get
photo
the
of her
picture.
once.
Get the picture, John.
Are you serious? The second place girl is like a clone of Kai Green.
Dude,
And
she
you
looks
think
like-
the third place white girl looks like Kai Green?
I'm gonna find this picture because
You're out of your
no idea
mind.
what I'm talking about.
That's why you guys we can't be judges.
Have you slept since
She
you got
looks
back?
like one of those
I'm
pull
gonna,
my
I'm gonna
finger.
find the photo. Watch.
You know, the one
Pull
that
my
looks-
pinky.
He's out of his mind. He's losing it.
I'm
He's
gonna
losing
find you the
it.
picture.
I think we're all getting a little dementia.
John,
What's your
John, when was your
cholesterol? Are you
birthday?
eating enough cholesterol in your diet?
Just give me a minute.
John,
I did a good video.
You
I
should
did
take
a
some
training
NAD+.
video yesterday, Dave.
What?
So let me ask you guys a question. Why do you think everybody is so against Derek Lunsford winning the Olympia? I thought he blew everybody away.
Because they weren't there, Larry. It's all these people online who see these edited pictures. That's why.
Yeah,
I
you
think
know what it is?
From what I heard, I think
they're
it was
looking at these
people-
pictures.
I think people were saying just
All
how
these
it
the
was
pictures
talking
are.
before the
You
Olympia,
look at 10
when it was
different
talking.
pictures and they all look different.
Yeah, you can't.
And even
you
the
can't go by
videos don't look like
pictures.
what he looked in person.
Yeah, you can't go by the pictures online. But from what I was hearing, people just didn't like leading up to the Olympia how he was. Because you know, Derek is a certain way and he talks a certain way. But those last few months, he was trying to be not himself. So I think people just didn't like him trying to act a certain way. They're saying, just be yourself, Derek, be yourself. So I think that's what turned them off. You know how fickle people are online.
What was he
trying
doing that was not being himself, though?
He was changing his, you know, he's like, I'm going to do this and do that. He was pretty much trying to talk like Nick when he's never really talked like that before. So I think people didn't like it. So just, you know.
I think people don't like someone when they start winning too much. Then they start
David,
winning against them. You know how that
Are those
goes.
girls bigger than Larry's cane Corso or no?
No. So Larry's Cane Corso beats him.
Larry, how much does that dog weigh?
100 pounds.
John might think that the third place girl, Angela,
no, I
looks
got
like
it right
the Cane
here.
Corso.
Wait, Dave
got
said
it right
Dave
here.
talk.
I'm gonna
How much,
send
George and Larry? Over 100 pounds?
100 pounds, exactly.
Hey, Dave.
That's a big fucking dog. That's a very big.
Hold on, let Lee talk. Let Lee talk for a second.
I just said I got to run. The Uber's coming, so.
Oh, all right.
All right.
I don't want you to miss having to do your laundry, your second round of laundry.
Larry,
I'll be doing that tonight, Dave. Thank you very much.
By the way, Lee will be in India with me at the end of November. So
Wow.
And you know what?
Sharu Classic.
Dave and I are going to make a fortune. We're taking deodorant to sell them.
All right, Lee. Great seeing you this weekend, even though it only was for 3 minutes. And thanks for
All
joining
right.
us on the show.
Congratulations, Lee, with Species.
I'll see you this weekend.
Species Nutrition.
Yeah.
How are you? Nice to meet you. How are you? I'll talk to you later.
See you
Welcome
this
home,
weekend,
Lee.
brother.
Okay, I sent you 2 pictures of her.
John, did you turn 65 yet or no?
No, there's 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I think Dave, me and Dave were having this conversation. I could have sworn your birthday was in September.
No,
What are you-
October 29th.
Oh, okay.
What is that picture you sent me trying to prove?
That's the girl I'm talking about. It's
That's Angela Yo. That's the third place. We put her up.
That is not a white girl.
Yeah, she is white.
She's white.
Are you
John, I
kidding
know
me?
her personally. She's white.
Wow.
Well, she
I
has good
actually
tail.
talked to her at that.
Still looks like Kai Green.
John, in case you forgot, people put tans on. They spray tans on.
But her hair and everything, she just looked, the way she talked, the way
She might, you know what, she might, who knows? She might have some black blood in her. I don't know. But she, as far as I know, she's white. You know?
No, she's white as white. She just had a tan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got,
nevertheless,
she's got the hot
regardless-
Kai Green. Hold on, she's got the Kai Green hairdo. I'll give you that.
and from the back, she looks like Kai.
Look
at the picture I sent you. Posted. Put it
She
up.
doesn't look like John. I'm going to embarrass
Oh
you.
my
if I put
God,
this picture
that
up.
is a dead ringer for a female version of Kai Green.
Put Kai Green. Put a picture of Kai Green and her together, Dave.
I'll send the picture.
God forbid you
email
the back from the one from the back, and show Greg. And Greg will tell me.
God forbid you email me the picture. I got to now email it to myself. Hold on.
You can't get it out of a text like
It's got to
everybody
give me
else.
work to do it. Yeah, I am working. I got work.
Don't you have an iPhone?
Shit.
Yeah, I have to email it to myself, and then I have to open it. Now.
Why?
She fell.
Because how am I going to get it on the screen otherwise?
From your
You guys
text.
are
You don't have the
funny.
text on the
Text?
computer.
What do you think? My phone is hooked up to the
computer. Your Mac has the same app on your computer.
I don't have a Mac. I use a PC.
We don't have a time.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Dave. You don't have a Mac and I do? You were at my house. You saw my fucking.
You got a Mac?
Yeah, well, you check emails on your Mac. That's all you do. You don't use it for anything.
He's right with that.
I video edit.
He's right.
I'm always right. I know. Believe me.
He's right with that. I'm not too good with it.
He must have found that Apple computer on the curb because there's no way you spent money on that.
No, I bought this Apple computer.
You did?
We found.
I can't believe it.
She found laptops, and what do you call it? Tablet shit, the Apple tablets.
You actually spent money on a computer?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Mac's like $2,500.
You know what? I don't believe it, John. You know what happened? He definitely made Bleckman buy that computer for him.
It's not that old.
I guarantee you, Steve Bleckman paid for that computer somehow.
No, it's
Somehow,
not
some way, there's an attachment.
Yeah, there's no way that you bought that computer for yourself. I
No.
don't believe it. Yeah.
No, we bought it a couple of years ago.
Well, hey, where's all the content that we did on MD? Who has that? All the videos.
It's in limbo, is where it is.
In the jerk off.
Someone said that Sarah was saying that Natalia is injecting oil in her lats.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
let me ask you a question. When you take steroid shots, where do you put them?
Wherever you can put them.
Right. And a lot of times people do put them in the lats because it's less conspicuous.
Woo!
So that doesn't mean that she's injecting her lats with synthol.
She's always had lats.
No, but I'm just saying if you got to put your drug someplace. So
I'm just saying she's always had the back like that. So I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't like the sore loser stuff. I really like Sarah. I love her physique. I like her husband. They're great people. But you know what? She's acting a little bit like a sore loser on this, and that's not cool. Natalia was the best competitor on that stage that day. She won the show. Come back next year and knock her off her pedestal, and that's the way it goes. That's called competition. You can't be upset when you're not your best. She was not
congratulated.
First of all, I'm going to give you my
right.
Pull up a picture of Sarah for a second, and I want you guys, and I'm saying this with all respect. I'm not saying that this is constructive criticism. I'm not I don't want to be disrespectful to her because I like her, but number one, her tan was not great at the prejudging. It was too light. You cannot at this level of competition, you cannot come in with a tan that is off, okay? Because it definitely affects how you will place and how you look on stage. That's number one. Number two, her conditioning was not as good as we've seen it in the past, okay? It was a little bit off. Her abs looked a little washed out. And number three, I don't like the way she does her hair, okay? And John, Greg, your aesthetic, don't you think her hair should be more in her face rather than pulled back, showing her forehead?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Whenever your forehead recedes past and it turns from a 4-head to a 5-head, you shouldn't put hair down on,
yeah, but I agree with Dave. You can't
all the girls
like that.
Dave, I have emailed you a tube photo comparison.
Okay.
To prove my point, and you must post it now because I have to be redeemed.
Hold on.
That's funny.
And if there's no way that you guys cannot agree with me on this, if you are fucking blind.
Hold on.
I emailed it to you, so she don't have no work to do.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have your hair like that anyway. If you snatch that hair, you got to snatch the hair.
The hair should be in her face.
But her
it looks like
physique
she just woke up. I don't.
Yeah, but I like when if a good-looking girl, a really good-looking girl, could snatch her hair and look on. If you ever see Gladys Portuguese, she could have fucking shaved her head.
Maybe that's why I thought she was black, because her hairline was so receded.
That's racist.
No, this is you're talking about a different person.
No, I am not. It's the same girl.
Holy Christ!
That is the girl. Now,
that's Angela Yo.
Now,
She's
not.
Wait
a minute. Show the picture. She was black. Stop it. Show the picture of Kai next to her. I sent you two. There's Kai. All right. Now look at her. They're the same. They're brother and sister.
Yeah.
But she's not. John,
Dave.
They don't facially resemble it, and they don't physique.
Dave, would you poke that in the can?
They just got the same hairdo. That's it.
I'm telling you, that looks. Those two photos look identical.
Would you poke that in the can right there?
You would.
No, I wouldn't. Dude, I'd fucking tranny way before I'd fuck that. Look at that ass. They might as well fucking straight up. That's like,
No, but that. Angela has got tremendous condition. She always brings tremendous.
My ass looks like that.
She could have been. Her ass actually was better than her waistline. She could have. I've seen her tighter last year. She was better. That's why she and quite frankly, Ashley Jones, who finished second, is just a phenomenon. I know John doesn't think she looks like Kai Green, but she looks like Kai Green.
She does not. The one I showed you looks like Kai Green.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Greg, which one looks like Kai Green?
No,
Greg and I love women with hair on our belly.
What is that?
He said that you like women with hair on their belly. Is that true?
I would. I like a hairy box, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
if it goes up from the box, you're okay with it. Okay.
Remember back in the 70s, no chicks didn't shave their box. You know what I'm saying? And it had sometimes you have a light little, like a Spanish chicks. They get that light little belly, like that light little up the fucking. They call it the happy trail.
It's called the happy trail.
Right, the happy trail. John, you like that or no?
No.
Yeah,
George likes that, right?
But you guys would like this chick with fucking giant traps and lats. You know what Andrew?
No one said we wanted to have sex with her or date her. We're just saying they have a good physique, Greg. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, see,
there's a difference. Like, you don't have to want to have sex with someone to appreciate what they've achieved.
Greg does
athletically or
maybe
cosmetically. Everything with you is who you want to do it in the can with. That's not bodybuilding. That's why we can't let you judge it.
Wait, I want to ask. I got to ask. Larry, is your dog male or female?
That's why gay guys are better. Gay guys would be better as judges for the women.
I was going to say, Larry, if your dog was male and he saw that thing bending over like that, do you think he would? Would he?
Stop. You know, you're just jealous that she's got better glutes than you do. That's
No,
She has insane
no, wait a
glutes.
minute. My glutes look
For a
like-
dude.
You saw my glutes are striated. You saw that.
Yeah.
I like when you put your hand on my glutes too.
All right, I got to
glutes
wrap
are
up
striated.
this taco show or whatever we're talking about. Hold on, let me just check my notes to make sure I went over everything.
No, I don't. Listen, I have female bodybuilders. They're like my sisters, but I don't find that attractive. Do you understand? That's my thing. I think Dana Lynn Bailey's still the cutest girl.
We took a picture with Dana Lynn Bailey.
Yeah.
I think Dana. You know
We
why?
ate at the
Because
same
Dana Lynn
sushi
Bailey's got a
place.
great personality, and Dana Lynn Bailey's actually a very pretty girl. If you look at Dana Lynn Bailey up close, a lot of these girls are like, "Hey, how are you?" But Dana Lynn Bailey up
She's an
close,
all woman.
still a very pretty girl.
Yep.
She's cute. You know what? You could tell she hasn't used a lot of drugs. That's
No,
She looks like she hasn't used any.
If she
Well,
does
yeah.
use any, whatever it is.
No, I don't
whatever
think she does. No, I'm saying I don't think she used a lot
No,
of
she
drugs.
look,
in
but look at her
time.
body. She has a nice body.
No, she looks great.
She looks amazing.
And she has the same desire to eat sushi that we do.
Yeah.
I said to her, I was going to the sushi place there twice a day and ordering these 5 hand rolls. She was doing the same thing, unbeknownst to me.
Did you listen to me?
They were good too.
You know my story about sushi, my friend. Got caught that tapeworm and shit. No way. I would never go near sushi. Fish is not made to be eaten raw.
Was that in Resort World?
Yes, that was the little sushi bar
But the
there.
thing I'm saying, look, her
The
body.
best kept secret. I'm not afraid to release it because we're not going to be at the Resort World next year. If I normally would have said how good it was, because it was the best sushi I've ever eaten, by the way.
Well, where is it going to be next
The
year?
place would be packed. It was like a little tiki hut. You just sit around there and they serve you.
Oh,
It takes
cool.
10 minutes to eat. It's great.
But
So,
Dave,
what did you think of the movie?
What's that?
The movie.
Did you see it, Larry? Were you there?
Yeah, I was
Which
sitting
movie?
right.
Oh, yeah,
you were
you
sitting
were
with
there.
Sean Ray.
What was it
Oh,
called?
I thought you were asking
Something-
me.
I
Dreams,
gave him
it was
my
called
invite.
Olympia Dreams or something like that.
No,
I-
think big or something like this.
Think big.
No, it wasn't.
Who was that? Sean Ray?
No, the
No,
movie about the Olympia.
It was this movie about the 60th anniversary. What I said on Heavy Muscle about it was a good movie if you want to historically know where the Olympia came from. It was a great movie to market the Olympia with because it shows you behind the scenes what goes on. We know what goes on behind the scenes, but if you're an average person, you've never experienced what it takes to put on the Mr. Olympia contest, it was a good movie for that. To me, I felt it was about a half hour too long. They could have edited it down a little bit, but I thought it was they did a very good job with it. I don't
Dream
think
big.
Dream big. Yeah, I don't think my son would sit and watch it because he's not interested in that. And it's not really like a pumping ironish like type movie. It's more about what goes on behind the scenes to make the Olympia happen. And so, Greg wouldn't have liked it, but I liked it from a historical perspective. And I think, like I said, if I'm a sponsor, I would want to watch that and see what goes into the Olympia and stuff like that. But like I said, it was well done and well edited and put together. It just might not interest every single person out there. But if you're a bodybuilding fan, you're definitely going to want to watch it. And
I'd rather watch.
I think it's going to be on
half hour-
Amazon Prime or Netflix, so you guys can.
I'd
First
rather
half
watch
hour
videos
was
of
interesting,
George
and then it
Foreman.
got boring.
I thought
You know why it got boring, Larry, for you? Because it was too long. They should have edited it down to about 90 minutes.
Yeah, it
would
was
have been perfect.
way
I think.
too long.
it was longer than 90 minutes.
It was like 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh my
It was
god!
long.
Or it felt like it was 2 hours. Yeah. It felt
Wow.
Hey,
Wait.
Dave, we got good waves for your kids now for the next 9 months.
Oh,
There's
really?
waves here. Yeah, there's waves. Next 9 months there'll be waves at both inlets where you would take. I'll take.
All
them
right.
to.
In 2 weeks, I'm gonna. I got him this weekend, but maybe even 2 weeks after that, I'll come up because this week.
Dave, you got to take some videos. You got to.
No,
I'd rather
no,
watch
we're gonna
George surfing.
We'll video the whole thing.
Yeah,
It'll
that
be-
would be great. I think that they'll pick it up pretty quickly.
Well, yeah, they're gonna get a 20-minute lesson on the beach altogether.
All right.
You'll see. I have a whole routine I do. They're gonna. The
That
whole
would be great.
beach will watch.
Dave,
That'll
you
be
got to
awesome.
videotape that. We got to see that.
Of course I will. Of course I
Yeah,
will.
gotta
definitely
videotape
got to
that.
see that.
It'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, and we're gonna get Dave, and you're getting up on the board too.
wanna see.
Yeah, I like body surfing and stuff like that. So I might be able to stand up and do the thing.
You can stand up. I'm gonna have a 9-foot. You'll stand up, no problem.
All right. I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. I'll wear my wetsuit.
Oh shit!
No, Don't wear your wetsuit. The sharks are attracted to wetsuits.
They are.
Yeah, I picture David. David looked like Batman. You remember when Batman was down there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, Batman and the Joker. We were in the surf contest against.
Remember they were. Yeah, that's the real Batman, not none of this shit. Remember, like, remember shit, John? Back in the '60s, we'd watch Batman. And he was surfing on a surfboard.
By the way, I still have the video that John and I did that last day that we were there. I haven't put it up yet, so that last video we did. I don't want to tell anyone what it was about. But
Dave, what about all the videos
one,
you took at my house?
A lot of people like the first one.
We got a lot of hits on that. I think we got like
20,000, something like that.
Dave, what about all the videos you took at my house? This crazy shit.
You know, I forgot to put the video up. Yeah, the Lee Haney one. Oh shit! All right, yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, the Lee Haney. Dave ate the Lee Haney pasta at my house.
Hey,
don't
Dave,
tell everyone what happened.
are you going to bring Lee Priest?
27,000 views, John, on that video.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Which video is that? What video are you talking about?
We just did like an impromptu video at the expo of what we kind of gave people like a review of what was going on at the expo.
It's up on RX, right?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
YouTube. Yeah.
It's on the YouTube channel.
RX.
John, did you drive that to
Flo. Free rides to the airport. That's what you get when you don't get a booth. So it's awesome. The Olympia is great, and just walking around, and you guys save money.
That's right. You know, I came here looking for Lee Priest. And
I found him.
But the guy always sneaks off. You ever notice he never stays the whole day at the booth?
No.
Because you know what he's got to do? He's got to go in his room now, and he's going to order room service, and he's going to put a movie on, like he's a little 12-year-old child. And he's going to be in that room the rest of the night now.
I didn't know he was doing laundry.
I don't remember which year it was, but I had a really good room,
right?
And I didn't want to deal with this, and so I just stayed in the room and watched it on pay-per-view.
Well, we should.
And it was so comfortable.
But that's what he does.
It makes sense. It's so comfortable. You get sushi delivered in the room.
He flew from Australia to the United States, and he's sitting in his room with room service and a movie, which he could have done at home.
True.
So if you want to see that video is up on the thing. I have part 2 is going to go up.
We did it after the show. The one we did the wrap up. We did right.
Yeah.
Hey Dave, I saw a video on somebody's Facebook. It might have been Lee's, not Facebook, Instagram. And it might have been Lee's where some black bodybuilder dude was talking shit about Lee, saying that he's better than him. And Lee's like, Lee actually said the right shit. Like, oh yeah, did he compete against Nasser Sambata, fucking Ronnie Coleman? Who was that guy? Do you know who that guy was?
Jocelyn Paltier.
Who?
Wait, what is the question you're asking?
Some video. I saw some video where some guy was asking this, I don't know, black bodybuilder guy, saying, listen, what do you think? You think you could beat Lee Priest or something? He's like, he wouldn't stand a chance against whatever, some shit. And then they interviewed Lee. And Lee's like, listen, let him say whatever he wants. Basically, did he ever compete against Ronnie Coleman? Did he ever compete against, Kevin Levrone? Did he ever compete against Nasser Sambata? Did he ever?
Were they asking as far as Keon Pearson? Would Keon Pearson?
Yeah, I think that's the guy's name.
The guy who's the Olympia champ now, 12 Olympia champ. You talking about?
Oh, he's an Olympia guy.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
I think that's
you're giving me like such a generalized thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but I think the guy's name was with a K. I think maybe that's it.
Yeah,
probably
I think
Keon
Pearson.
Probably Keon, yeah.
Is that guy good? Is he better?
Keon is awesome. Yeah, Keon's awesome. He won the 212 Olympia again this year. He's amazing. He'll probably go to the open class. He's short, but
maybe that's
his
why.
Symmetry is unbelievable. You know what?
He looks 6 feet tall standing by himself.
A lot of people thought that he wasn't as good as they thought he was going to be, and I'm going to tell you something. We'll end with this.
Is that why they were asking him about Lee?
All right, listen. Here's a problem. These guys put pictures on Instagram, okay? Right. And they filter the pictures and they put all kinds of little, they correct the lighting and all this stuff. And it makes them look like they're like the greatest version of themselves that you could ever imagine. The problem with doing that is that when you get on stage after that,
you don't look
everyone's
like that.
Disappointed with what they look at. And they're like, well, he's good, but he's not as good as he was on Instagram. Well, but yeah, because no one's as good as they are on Instagram because you're changing and altering the pictures. So I think, was he the best bodybuilder there? Absolutely. He definitely deserved to beat Sean Clarita. He's great, Keon. But people are being disappointed because people are enhancing their pictures. Don't enhance your pictures on Instagram. You're
Yeah,
better
do
off
the
making
opposite.
You should make them worse, right? So
Yes.
people say,
So he's short, that guy? Is he short?
Yes, very, very
Yeah.
short. Very short.
When you say very short, you mean like shorter than Lee or myself, or shorter than?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably around Lee's height, maybe, right?
He's like
Maybe
5'5".
I think he's shorter.
He might be
Is
shorter.
that
Yeah.
why they were asking? Is Sean Floridia shorter? I've seen him in
Yeah.
person.
You're short. Yeah, Clarita's definitely short, but no, Keon's a little taller than Clarita. But
Because
I think that it would have been a good matchup against Lee Priest. But Lee, like Lee said, Lee competed against the best of the best. So.
Lee had way too
Lee
much
had
mass.
density. Lee had that fucking thickness, density. His
Keon's got
structure-
a pretty.
How much
impressive
did Lee weigh in contest shape?
I think he was
200
198.
probably at his best.
Really?
Yeah.
Somewhere's around there, yeah. But he looks fucking. I think Lee looked the
Lee
best.
looked
of them.
hard.
The problem is you can never.
They
compare
robbed
from
Lee.
different-
They
from
robbed
different-
Lee.
For years.
They robbed Lee. If Lee never got a chance to compete in that 202 class, 212. You know what I mean? He never got a chance. He would have won that every year.
I think he would have been a Mr. Olympia regular.
That's what I'm saying. He
Regular
would have won it
They
every
didn't
year.
have that back
No,
then.
forget the
Right.
200 class. He would have been the
That's
regular Mr.
That's
Olympia.
Keon. And
He's got
these
look-
pictures. These pictures are probably a little filtered, but
I think Lee looks better, but in my opinion, Lee looks better.
Yeah.
Sean pushed him pretty hard, though. Sean was peeled.
Sean was in better shape, but as he got bigger, his waistline got a little bulgy at the bottom, and I think that's hurting
Sean
him.
did?
Sean Clarita, yes.
No, actually, Keon's the one that had a problem with the waist at the show.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, he did. In certain
you're
shots,
wrong.
he did.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Hey, Larry, get the dog.
Look at the most muscular. What he does is his waist starts to come out. Not
I'll
Sean.
show you.
He does it most muscular, and he's starting to have a problem with the waist.
No, you're wrong.
Mm-mm.
Get that dog. We'll get him.
We got to wrap this up.
Yeah, I know we do. Hold on. I got to just prove something to Larry. Hold
See,
on.
John's bored too. See, I know it.
I thought I'm bored. It's after 2. I got shit to do.
I got a lot of shit to do,
Stuff
but I can't stop
closes
talking
around
to you guys. Hold on.
That's because you love us.
I know.
So, John, you got anything for your birthday coming up?
That's
Max is coming out down from New York to see me.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
John, so that means me, and Jimmy the Bull will all be 65 for at least a month or two together.
2 months. Yep.
Yeah. Is it Jimmy's November, I think, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So we got, we'll all be 65. We'll all be the same age for like a.
Yep.
That's his problem. His waist got a
No,
little
look at
bulgy.
Keon next to him. Put him next
Yeah,
to
but
him.
Dave,
I'm just telling you why the guy didn't win.
No, he didn't
I
win
love
because
Sean. I know him since he's
he's
20
small.
years.
He's smaller than Keon, and his structurally wasn't as good, but conditioning he was better.
This is what hurt him. The waistline. He used to have a very tiny
Look at
waistline.
Keon's waist when
He
they're
got
standing next to
bulgy.
each other. They're both doing the most muscular.
You got to do
Keon
the
was
same
fucking-
pose. You can't do that pose with it. You got to do the same pose.
There's pictures
aren't
now
they
with
standing
the
next to
two
each
of them
other?
right next to each other, doing the most muscular, and you can see Keon's having a little problem with the waist.
Keon could have been a little tighter. That's the only thing I could say. But he still structurally is just superior.
Yeah,
He should talk about
Sean
increase.
pushed
We're
him
not talking
pretty hard. Sean was the best he's been in like probably ever. And he was working with John Jewett, and I guess that whatever they did, it worked.
No, well, he was in good
awesome.
shape. He was in good shape. Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, his
And I'm a
conditioning was
conditioning buff.
really good.
But I think just structurally,
You guys
Keon
are talking
is
past each other. It's a structural issue,
John's like
not condition.
John's like this.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving too.
all right. Here,
Attaboy.
hold on.
What are we
Hold
gonna
on.
eat, John?
Pasta.
Yeah, but that's a
I
double
thought
bicep.
you fast, John.
Yeah, no, my 2 o'clock is
Do
my
you see
first
that?
meal.
Do you see that picture, Larry?
Yeah, but look at
Which one's which?
Keon's
Look
to
at
the
the-
left in the middle.
look at the
and
most
Sean's to the
muscular.
right in the middle.
Wow,
You could just see the taper. Sean's having some waist bulginess at the bottom, and that's the problem.
No,
There's other pictures
posing
where
different.
you can see Keon's losing it, his waist in some certain poses. Wait, he does the most muscular.
Keon's problem is he could have been a little harder. That's it. But
yeah,
Sean was harder, but he structurally is not as good now because something happened as
he's structurally not as good, but his conditioning was crazy and his size was good too.
All right, well, it's an overall package, and that's the judges thought that Keon was better. Yeah. I agree with the decision, despite the fact that I'm friends with Sean. So
no, I agree.
It's hard for me to say that.
I'm just saying that. Keon is, as he's getting bigger, he's starting to have a little bit of issue with the stomach distension.
No, I think he could have just been number one. He could have been a little harder and drier, and he probably just needs a couple servings of Fiberlize a day, and that would have solved his problem.
Yeah.
And on that note, thanks for joining us live as always. We'll be back again next week with another edition of After Hours with the Whack Pack.
Peace.